screws. I found them. It took about an additional just over 2.5 hours of driving to go to 2 different Home Depot stores and get the all I need. I figured out it'd be just easier driving there than having them shipped from 2 different stores and making sure I got what I needed. Just a reminder, we're using the 13/64 drill bit, and I have 18 more of these to drill. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Broke. Did not expect that at all. Did not prepare for that. I'm going to try and screw this one in and drive that in there and see if I can use the smaller drill bit, I guess. "13 on one side is done. So need to add 13 over here, and we have them all in. So what I'm doing now is using the measuring tape and just going straight across from the end one to get the starting point over here. And I know that each of these are 12 inches apart, and so then I'll go 12 inches apart going the other way. That is the last one. So we have all those in. Glad I got out here to do that. But we have another problem. Let me show you. You can see how close this tree, a little small tree stump, it's actually not that small, but sticking out of the ground close to the end here. And I'm going to need to cut that down somehow. Yeah, not looking forward to it. Don't have the chainsaw working anymore, so yeah, I have to work on this. Yes, that went much better than expected. I guess the previous session really prepared me for using the axe. So yeah, very happy about that. Now we can measure how much rope we need, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So what I'm going to do is use this string and run it through as if it was the rope, and then take it off and measure the length of it. And that's how much I'll need going across, and then lengthways I'll do the same. And I got pink because it's just a better visual. I can get a better visual of what it's going to look like. So there's a good visual. It's actually more level than I thought it would be, so pretty optimistic right now. Just need to measure this length, and then I'll be able to get the length that it's going to need to be lengthwise. So actually I think I'll tie this off and then do the lengthwise one through it, and then measure that. And with the lengthwise one, each string is going to be individual, each line. So I think I may just measure one, and then just make sure when I actually doing it that I keep it a little bit longer just in case. I have it all the way across, and yeah, it's not tight, but I do want to err on the side of caution. I don't want the rope to be too short. So I'm going to take this off now, cut it at the other end, take it off, and measure both these so I know how long my rope needs to be. And of course I'll need 4 pieces lengthwise. Well, that was terribly annoying. Did not expect it to knot it up when I was taking off the longer rope, or longer string. And now I've got to measure. As you saw, I took the cutters to it, and now I just got to measure the pieces. So that's what we're looking at. So the longer rope came in about 109 feet. So I'm going to get 115 feet just to be safe. The lengthwise ropes, individual ropes, came in about 23 feet of string. So that comes to 92, so I'm going to get 100 just to be safe. So we're looking at 215 feet of rope.